I'm assuming everybody watching the uh the Patriots game, I guess. What up, homie? I was about to say y'all gonna leave me lonely tonight when we winning. What y'all doing? Y'all hiding? What's up, Steve? What up? What up? Young Money. What's good? I don't even know why I got these on my ears. Like I can hear you guys talking back to me, so I must be tripping. What's good? What's good? What's good? Live in my son's room. What up? Damn, y'all zooming in now. All right, let y'all fill up a little bit more. How about them? Yeah, today was a good day. I feel like blasting some Ice Cube. Yeah, I mean, his yardage wise, he said Dak though. I'm talking about just CED. Dak is my quarterback. Yeah, like I'm not even gonna lie. I'll be lying if I said he ain't shocked me today. Um, I'm not saying that he lit up the scoreboards or anything like that. He still threw for like 180 something, right? But he was running the day and he was more decisive. And our defense helped him out, gave him a lot of short fields, I mean today that's how our team is supposed to work, and that's how we win with Dak, having him not make those crucial mistakes while we force mistakes on the other side of the ball and then break their defenses back. No matter how strong the defense is, if you're constantly pounding at them, you're going to do pretty well, and it shows. So, hats off to Dak for that game, but also hats off to the defense, especially my man Byron Jones. Can y'all hear me okay? Oh, wait. I guess you can. Nobody said nothing. Oh yeah, y'all can hear me. All right. But yeah, Rico is a natural, man. I like how Rico's playing. I really honestly somebody told me to look at his blocking. Because I think last week I referenced that maybe he can block better than Jarwin, and someone agreed with me. So if Rico can block, I guess the only thing probably keeping him off the field would be his IQ, his football IQ, because he hasn't been playing football. So maybe that's it. Yeah, Byron's new nickname should be Sticky. Yeah, man, he got a nice D, man. Yep. Hey, well, you're right, Anthony, but you gotta take the wins where you can get them. But yeah, you definitely play without Fournette. But the defense itself, it just seems like they never let Bradles or Broyles, I don't know how to say his damn name. I don't know. Blake. They never let Blake um, get into a rhythm, which was good. As far as on the ground is concerned, we were good. But I think the difference maker was we got Collins and we got Irving back. The line, just didn't look stable all night, even though we didn't get a load of sacks. I think we got one or two. But I haven't looked at the stat line, so excuse me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I think the addition of Collins had a deep, dope spin move. I think on his sack, that was dope. Like, I remember back last year, coming into last season, he was the front runner as far as our defensive line because that was before Tank Lawrence blew up and started doing what he's doing. So, for Collins to be back and looking healthy, that's good. Gregory got his first sack too. That was good. And then Irvin was just wreaking havoc. So I like that. He definitely yeah, he played well. He definitely left some plays out there. He definitely did. But he made up for it right after. I mean, the only play that I saw where I looked at Dak like, there you go, was the play where Zeke was running wide open in the end zone on his own. And like it was just like nobody on him and he missed it. But right after that, I think he fumbled on the next play but picked it up. And then he ran for a touchdown. So I was like, shit, if you get it in the end zone in the same drive, all is forgiven. You know what I mean? You gotta get it in the end zone, and he damn sure did. I didn't see the one where he missed Tavon, though. But to today's film, and I already have the lines. Do you guys want me to stay on this live, or do you want me to go and finish the voiceover for the Lions footage that some of you guys are still waiting for? Reason being, you won't find too many negatives in that one either. and you won't find too much in tonight's. I don't think. I think Dak had a real efficient a real efficient day. He was decisive when he was going to run. He was aggressive when he ran. And he actually they looked like they had their legs. Him and Zeke. Zeke looked like he was wearing down last week, and then tonight he was fresh again. So maybe he's not wearing down. Maybe they just don't. I don't know. Maybe they don't travel with their legs real well or something. But they look real slow and sluggish last week. And that wasn't even a far journey. They went to Houston, but they looked sluggish. Today, everybody was energetic and just bouncing around. We kind of see what offenses try to do to us. The same thing we did to the Jags, they did to us, which is attack the seams. Like they try to attack Anthony Brown. They did that quite a bit tonight. Um, I would say he held up. He held up well enough. He did, but they tried him a lot. But I saw that we kept having Xavier Woods over the top helping him out anyway. So at least they acknowledged the fact that he was going to need it. Somebody said the same thing when I said that. Yeah, yeah, he does that a lot. Let's see. Conor McGregor was calling the offense. Yeah, they was trying to whoop ass, man. That wasn't Conor McGregor. That was Khabib. Khabib was calling this offense today. We just going for the jugular. They went for it on fourth down twice, probably to shut people like me up. I'm pretty sure Dak watched that joint and was like, "Oh, you want to see my nuts hang? I mean, I'm gonna show you my nuts hang." He came out the night and did the nuts hang dance. So I'm pretty sure they was watching. They got kind of pissed off and said, "Fuck it, let's go." But every other week, you notice, like week one, play like shit. Week two, they didn't play great, but they won. It seems to be when we're at home too. So maybe we're not a good away team, but that's an 8-8 formula right there. We don't want that. So got to start taking your legs on the road with you. Um, but I mean, so far in the season, we're at 500. That's all we can ask for is a fighting chance now. And the teams that we're up against, I'm starting to really believe in our defense. So hopefully he keeps doing it and he keeps that energy. I feel like if we can get a early lead, the team was a little bit different. We play, going downhill from there, and we try to break their defenses back, no matter how strong that defense is. So if we can play like that and impose our will and be aggressive, even with that scripted offense early in the game, then hopefully we can 9-7, 10-6 our way into the playoffs, and make some noise that way. But yeah, is LVE the truth? I didn't watch enough of the film to see what he was really doing. He made some plays as far as like some good tackles, but I didn't really see what he was doing. But yeah, LVE is consistently, moving around in space and killing it. So yeah, I definitely. Hold on, let me tell her I'm online because my fiance talking to the dog, telling her to chill out. We text her real quick. I think she gets it on the show, babe. All right. Anyway, yeah, I think he's consistently running around wreaking havoc in space. Jalen looks nasty every week. Um, how did I like that throw to Ramsey's side? I like the fact that we was trying him in the first place. Like Ramsey did almost get a nice little interception on a play. I think Hearns kind of gave up on. He didn't expect the ball. He's so used to not getting deep balls. He didn't expect that. But yeah, he overthrew a few receivers tonight, which was I said on Twitter, I said that's a plus. I'd rather you be overthrowing him than underthrowing him any days. Like his timing was even better. So that's an anomaly. I honestly, not that I've been like sitting and watching since 1980 studying quarterbacks, but I'm just saying I've never seen anybody that's like that back and forth that quick. It's like he'll be sluggish, slow footed, bad footwork one week, and then the next week he's quick with his feet. And I don't understand that. Like that's how he was tonight. He was decisive. He was getting the ball out of his hands, but not just getting it out, throwing it short. He was taking chances. That's all you can ask for. He had an actual good throwing motion. Don't know where the fuck it came from because he hasn't been doing it. I mean, for games on it. So it was a good thing to see. No bullshit. Yeah, Romo was talking shit, but you know something? He called that play that Dak missed to Zeke. He called that. I did see that, but right after that, once Dak scored that touchdown, I think that's part of why Dak was balling out too, because he knew Romo was up there watching, and he knew if he didn't play well, they was gonna start screaming Romo in that stadium. So he knew that. So I think that's part of the reason. Like Dak, and I might just make that the question mark on one of my breakdowns. Like, is he a pressure quarterback? Meaning, does he play better when he's under pressure? Same thing with Heath. Heath is another one of those guys. Like, so I see somebody said Heath's a baller. Yeah, he's another one of those guys that's just always, he always gets right where he needs to be when I start doubting him again. When I start looking at him like, well, Heath, what the hell are you doing, man? He had a couple games, last couple games, just like he wasn't right. And this game, I think he was just all over the place playing, the way he plays. So I like that. Byron Jones, man, is consistent. Still can't mess with him, man. Still can't. Like last week, like I said, he played D Hop. Didn't give up 100 yards to him. Didn't get like killed. Didn't give up a touchdown to him or anything. But he played against D Hop. That's hard enough. But still didn't give up a bean. So I think right now he's a little over 100 yards all season, and that's in 6 games. That's pretty damn good. Pretty good. He would have had an interception if he kind of relaxed and chilled when he turned around, but when he turned, he went and tried to collapse the ball so hard that it just popped up in the air. He got it, but either way, good shit. Oh yeah, I doubt him sometimes. What up, Trey Craig? How you? Salute back to you, brother. Yeah, our D is looking better. Like for us to hold them to 7 points, I didn't expect it to be a shootout because I just looked at it like you had two pretty good defenses and two not so good offenses. You either gonna have a sloppy mess, 3-7 or 3-9 type game, or you're gonna have like a blowout where one defense dominates the other team's offense. And I think we did a little bit of both. I think our offense kind of tired their defense out. They didn't look like they wanted no more near the end of the game. They didn't want no more. They didn't want it. So I think we were like, like a knight with a mace. So you got your shield and you got your mace, and you just bashing. We bashing away with our offense, attacking them, keeping them on their heels. And I think that was because we got a early lead. Let me read some of you guys' comments. Yeah, Chris Richards did change the defense, man. It's definitely different. Brown stepped up, so did Lewis. I said they play well enough. Like I said, they're not going to be your starting corners, obviously, but they play well enough. And I think Lewis must be earning Richard's trust back, or maybe they're just not thinking about shopping him or anything like that. But he's starting to work his way onto the field more, which is what I like to see. I think Lewis will evolve into one of those Chris Harris types where he's great in the slot. He's like I think he'll be one of the number one nickel corners in the league when he gets his bearings. But he had to get that playing time. I think Cheeto's been injured for a couple weeks. He had an ankle injury going into last week. So yeah, he's been injured since I think the since before the Lions game. Yeah, you're getting two fumble recoveries 2 weeks in a row. I will have my confidence back too, man. Yeah. Yep, Gallup stepping up. I think Dak and Gallup are starting to find some level of rhythm, but he really looked like he was in sync with Cole Beasley. And I'm not even saying it because he was actually completing passes to him. I mean, when you were watching, you wouldn't have known that it was the same guy that I broke down the week before. You wouldn't have known that. You would have been like, who the hell's throwing the ball now? It's getting out quick, got a good spin on it. It's on time. He threw one, I think his best pass to me, which made me look like, damn, not his best pass because he actually threw a couple of good ones today, but um, he was throwing a swain on a out route, and it wasn't any space on that out route. So the only way to get that to complete that out route on that particular play was that be on time before the defender could turn and reach, and he did it perfectly. I think Jack might have been covering him, but no, it was Gibson or Church covering, but they didn't have time to undercut it because he threw it on time. Had he thrown it a second later, he would have got inside it and it would have been over. But he threw it on time. I was like, oh, all right. Yeah, he did it consistently his rookie year. I think if we drafted a quarterback this year in the fifth round, Mike White, um, I think it's likely that we might draft another one. If we looked at it like we needed one this year, why wouldn't we look at it the same way next year? It's not like Mike White made us think. I'm not sure what they're doing with him. Yeah, Dak does need to stop trying to be a pocket pass. He needs to just play. Today, I don't think he was thinking. He looked like he was reacting. The speed of the game wasn't too much for him. He wasn't hesitating. He wasn't second guessing himself. When he ran, he just ran. He took off. And he looked fresh. He looked like he had fresh legs. Whereas he was looking like Donovan McNabb or Cole Pepperish last couple of weeks. Whereas he was a running quarterback, but he's not really anymore. You know what I mean? He was looking like that last couple of weeks. Yeah, I say Rico needs to be on the field more too. This is what I'm doing though, like mid-season, because like I said, I keep doing the offensive breakdowns, and I've been on the offense primarily the last couple of weeks because I had just pressed for time, so I couldn't get everything that I wanted to get done. But now that we have some footage, I want to actually start looking at players individually as well. So I know, you guys don't have to name Jalen Smith. Obviously, I'm about to look at him. Um, Most of the secondary. Well, just let's just say because I'm a defensive minded person, the defense is going to be looked at. But what types of things do you guys want me to look for in regards to like offensive development or different players on defense as well, or even other teams? Doesn't matter. Like, if you want me to look at something, I will because I'm about to start to compile individual techniques just so I can I don't know, just get a good read for what everybody on our team is good at. Butler, where's Butler, man? I don't know. Oh, Bryce Butler. I forgot the rat was back on our team. My bad. Yeah, I don't know where he at, man. I'm really not looking forward to seeing him anyway. Go Wolves, what that mean? He said we gotta sound like the Mahomes fans. You crazy? Ain't nobody say that. Dak put up 183 yards. I wouldn't dare say he like chopping them up. He ain't ripping shit up. He just was decisive. That's all. Yeah. Um. No, they won't go after Cooper. Demarius Thomas. I don't see that move happening either. I would say they would go after somebody more like an Emmanuel Sanders type guy. Dak needs a guy who can, he can work with that can make easier reads for him. He doesn't need another big body receiver. I don't think. I think he needs if you're gonna keep him, he don't need a little guy either. He need a guy like that can run routes. So like a Stephon Diggs type guy. Need a tight end too. I don't think we need a tight end. I think you got one. You need to let Rico play. I don't care what Rico can't do blocking wise, and if he can't, get a snap count, I need to figure that out because I think having Rico in the middle of the field, I'm already seeing like when he's in the game, he's just hard to cover, and his ball skills, it's crazy balls, but they are. You said Rico is like Gronk. Uh, I would say he's like Antonio Gonzalez. Don't really look like he's doing that much athletically, but he is. OBJ, I would say if you bring OBJ here, you might as well just have kept Dez because OBJ is not a man to me, man. And I don't care what nobody really say, man. That's the shit he do is and I won't even want to say female because I know females is tougher than that. Like that's the stuff that he does on the sideline to me, and he can do what he want in free country. But the stuff he do on the sideline is like retarded. And I don't even want to say retarded. Excuse me for saying that. Sorry, it's just he don't look good. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Soft he's soft as Charmin. Yeah, he throw tantrums. It's a difference between, yo, we arguing, we passionate, and then I think putting on the show because it like you look like a Vidal Sassoon commercial. You're just mad, but make sure my hair flowing, and then I'm gonna punch the fan, or headbutt the fan with my helmet on, and when I turn around, I have tears in my eyes, become so passionate about this game. Like, come on, man, what is that doing? He's tripping. So I can't deal with that. But outside of that though, going after a receiver next year is definitely something that's gonna happen. I think it's childish, yeah. Yeah, I would say so. He says Dak better than Mahomes. No, no, I won't say that. I don't think so, bruh. I ain't listen. He played one good game, and it's not even like he ripped it up. Like he played within the system the right way, and he did what he was supposed to do. Nobody hating on the brother. Like he did what he was supposed to do, and that's what's up. But let's stop talking like it's over. That's our problem with him in the first place. Don't let him get to a point where we starting to blow bubbles up his ass. It's like a dad. It's like, yo, like when my sons, they come in, they did something they supposed to do. Like, well, that's what you're supposed to do. What I'm supposed to like, want me to clap? Want me to hold your hands? Because you took the trash out on time, or because I had to tell you to clean your room. It ain't mine. It's your room. You know what I'm saying? So same thing. Like you got to look at him the same way. I think Dak might be a quarterback that plays better when you don't look at him like he's the guy. I think he still has to be consistent, and he doesn't have to do a lot. That's what the frustration was in this with this team in the first place. It's not with our defense playing the way we're playing. We don't got to put up a lot of points. We can average 21 points right now, and right now I think we have maybe one or two more wins. I'm not sure who put up more than 20. I think the Lions put up more than 20, but we beat them. Um, who else put up more than 20 on us? I know the Panthers didn't. The Giants didn't. Um, who else? Seahawks. I don't remember what their score was. But either way, doesn't matter. Teams don't put up more than 20 on us. So if we were averaging 21 points, which is not very difficult, we averaged 21 points this year so far. We have like one loss. No losses. I'm sorry, because we beat the one team that scored over 20 on us, I believe, and that's the Lions. But other than that, no. But the Texans, they beat us, but they didn't score over 20. So yeah, I think that's crazy. Let's see. I should beg for money on my stream like you. Why you say that? Are you real? Is that the real Cowboy family? You beg for money on your stream? I didn't know that was a thing, man. You gotta teach me how to do that. I don't think I'm good at that. What's up, Harry Salazar? How you, man? Yeah, I'm not really delusional. I hope I'm not. Byron. Oh, I just talked about that, Reggie. But yeah, Byron Jones's overall play this year is, I think, he needs some interceptions. I won't lie about that. Like, you gotta show me that you can actually turn the ball over. Right now, he's like an eraser. He's erasing a whole side of the field. So he's an eraser. But I'd like to see him become a difference maker or a playmaker. He's not a playmaker yet. He is shut down though. Don't throw it over there. I mean, there's nothing gonna happen. You're just wasting a down. I didn't know Antoine Woods was hurt. Yeah, he got terrible hands. How did we pay Byron and Tank? We cut a lot of other people, make some trades, make some room. But I think Byron's a franchise player. He is what the Cowboys want here. He ain't a lot of trouble, clean cut, chill, and he works hard, plays hard, and the next coach, defensive coordinator, head coach, whatever, Rashard loves him, so he ain't going nowhere. Um, he's a staple of that secondary now. I don't think the secondary could possibly be as good as it is had Byron Jones not done what he did. Ken Lott, yeah, he showed up. He showed up. He brought his nuts today. Ken, let's see him do it every week. Come on. All right, stop it. What's up, dog? I ain't said dog to nobody in a minute, I don't think. What up, dog? What up, dog? You sound like Randy. Randy from damn, I look like Randy with these fucking glasses on. I sound like Randy from fucking American Idol. Said dog. But what up, man? Uh, they use his legs more. That was a Cam Newton style day though. Oh, oh, oh! You see them reflexes though? Y'all seen them? That was fast. I knocked my lamp off. My hand's still quick. Yeah, I do need to do another motivational speech. I think they was watching that shit, man, because they came out mad, like "fuck you." Okoye, like yeah, fuck you too. But let's play. Yeah, he did it. He did it pretty good. He said, "Can he do it against the Redskins?" I mean, this is what I'm gonna say about that. Can he do it against the Redskins? I don't know. I don't think so because the Redskins they got a pretty good defense. But what I will say is I didn't think he would blow out the Jags either. And it's not like it was a just a Dak effort. I think we broke their back with our defense. We kept turning the ball over, or forcing three and out. So that was it. But we broke their back. So uh, yeah, in the realm of possibility, yeah. If he plays aggressive and just throws the ball to the open man like he did today, take deep threats, it seemed like he was trying it no matter what. Every drive, he was going to take his shots. And I like that. So, yeah, hopefully. Yeah, he got a body like Steve McNair, but he can't be throwing like that in this NFL. It was a team effort. Yep, that's right. But I said that we said that on the last chat that he reminded everybody of Steve McNair. Redskins real, man. They don't seem like it, but they like the old school Redskins when what's his face had them. What was the guy's name who went to NASCAR? You guys know what I'm talking about. Old dude. He been old forever, but still old. Don't look like he aging. Must be a vampire. That dude. Um, y'all know his name. But anyway, back with the Hogs. He he they look like that type of team now. Just a dirty, never exciting. The Redskins, I remember when we was kids, used to watch the Redskins. They were never exciting. It's always a dirty, nasty game, rainy, and just ignorant type players. Like people just like LeVar Arrington type dudes or Landry's, Sean Taylor, God bless his soul when he was alive. Yeah, Joe Gibbs. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. They look like that this year. They don't they're not pretty. They can win. They can beat you, and their defense is stout. Mark Holmes is a thief. Okay, stop talking shit. Unexpected win. I hope the Cowboys get their mojo back. Yeah, I hope they get it too. Yeah, I hope I got some common sense, man. Um, the Panthers, yeah, the Panthers lost to the Skins due to the fact that the Skins weren't giving them any opportunities, like on offense. They was coming after them. So Alex Smith is not a joke. Like he is what I'm not trying to be smart when I said it, but he plays the way Dak needs to play consistently. Like he's not trying to kill anybody. He ain't trying to take the lid off. He will take a shot here and there and trick you, but he constantly moves the ball, makes good decisions with the ball. If Dak is playing like that on that level consistently without dips, without not reading the field, then our defense is good enough to do the same thing that Washington is doing right now because we're actually mirrored offensively, except for we have a better offensive line and a better running back. But our receivers, like who are their receivers that are like scary? Who are ours? You know what I mean? We don't. None of us have any. So I mean, they'll get you. And I think even on the receiver tip, the fact that Tavon has that speed and that Cole Beasley is so good in the slot, I think we even have better receivers than Washington. They just had we have a better running back. They just have a quarterback that can make that whole dynamic work, and they have two tight ends that are pretty dynamic as well. So, and they're experienced, like Vernon and Reed, they're veterans. They're a veteran team. They have Adrian Peterson in the backfield, Alex Smith. So they're not a pushover team. We're gonna have some shit on our hands with them. Yo, Mark, what's good, man? Yeah, Randy did get a sack. Yeah, they played the run well. They just didn't play Dak very well. What's up, man? That was Boss Barnes. Oh, and Lindsay too. My fault, Lindsay. I missed you earlier. Hold on, let me scroll up before you, Barnes. I was talking. Adrian Lindsay, what up? Appreciate the super chat. Yeah, our defense is definitely real. I just blab right through that. Jalen Smith up next. You think he can make a Pro Bowl? If Jalen keeps playing the way he's playing right now, and he needs a couple more plays like he had against the Texans, like some difference maker plays. He needs to make some statements on national TV. So the next time we have a nationally televised game, I think we play Monday night next week, right? So if he can just ball on a nationally televised scene like he did on was it Thursday or was it Sunday night against you see how I don't know what day it is half the time, but Sunday night against the Texans, if he can make some more stands like that, I don't see why he wouldn't make the play. I mean, make the Pro Bowl. When Sean Lee comes back, hmm, I think you definitely got to bench LVE for that. Yeah, LVE's playing good, but not Sean Lee good. Sean Lee, uh, honestly, as good as his defense looks now, it's definitely better with Sean Lee in it. I will never say that that's not the case, even though I will bust on the fact that he's softer than Q-Tip Cotton. He definitely can ball. Uh, um, I don't know. The O line might have gelled. I really don't know. Like I just say that they all kind of made this chaos work today. But I haven't looked at the film, so they might sometimes you might miss a block, but Dak may escape the right way. You never really know what the reason for um, success on certain plays are. Like sometimes you have a busted play that works. Sometimes you have a busted play. I mean, you have a perfect play and you miss it. So you just I don't know until I look at it. But like I said, I only saw him, while he was trying to settle into the game. I think Dak was missing a little bit as far as blocking. Though I didn't really see any or too many blown blocks, but we'll see. Yeah, I didn't look at that. But Connor Williams, I think the last couple of weeks when they've been using Connor Williams' legs, he's been better anyway. I think the only times where I don't like him is when he gets bull rushed, when you just leave him alone and they isolate him. When he's isolated, he's cool. But yeah, I don't think they should put him in those positions. Yeah, I think that's a good idea too, Ruglock. I think you should let Lee come back after the bye as well. I don't think we needed him right now. I think we need to start throwing the ball to Alawale because he's a guy who has excellent ball skills as well. Who I would be pissed off just like Hearns if I was him because bringing him here, he actually got me excited because once I watched this film, I said Alawale is a great runner, which is why I think him and Tavon are the reason we didn't need to carry another running back on the team because after Smith, you can run Tavon or you can run Alawale. Um, they're just, I mean, honestly, I think Alawale might run better than Smith. I won't lie. He's just a little older. But, I think he's more valuable as a blocker and a receiver than he is a runner, to be honest with you. But his ability to make the first guy miss is probably on the same level as Zeke, man. And I'm not being crazy when I say that. Just go watch his film. He make dudes miss. And he a big dude that know how to get small when he need to. Clown Sauce Media. Oh, here go Triple X Testosterone Sharian. Yeah, Shoehorn, Sharian. What's your name? Yeah, he always wants some shine, so I gotta give him a shine because every time he get on, since last week when I muted him, every time he get on, his vagina be hurt. So give him a shine. Triple X Testosterone. Hello. So everybody say hello. Let's clap for him. All right, brother. All right. Now back to the show. They do a lot of A style blocking with Williams. Oh yeah, Tavon, he got hit kind of funny. He said, "Damn, pull up then." Damn, I thought Triple X died. Yeah, he had a 75 yard against the Texans. Vern, you right, man. Listen, Kenneth Lott, Dak got to throw over. Can you should be asking, can Dak throw for 400 yards this year? Stop asking, can he throw for 4,200 yards? Just say, can Dak throw for 400? Can he throw for 350? Can he throw for 300? When he do that, then we can start talking about 4,200 yards and MVP style seasons. Yeah, 3,200 sound good. Rodney, I think Dak saw what running can do for the team. Yeah, but I think the reason he wasn't running before was because he was hurt and he was trying hard to stay in the pocket. Where are we gonna go get a difference maker from right now, though? On either side of the ball, Antonio. Yeah, next 7 games, Dak gonna break 350 on average. See, I'm not that type of fan. Maybe I'm not a fan. I don't know what the true definition of fan is. Because I root for the team, yeah. But if a guy I'm not gonna root for. I'm not gonna just hope that a guy or try to wishful think a guy into doing something. Like I want to see him do it, yeah. And I'm not saying he can't. I just want to see him consistently do that or be able to do it. He like, yeah, he gonna throw for 40. Why do you care if he throw for 4,200 yards? I want him to win while he learns. If he could do that, no problem. Buy yourself some time. Still not gonna get a crazy, check. Make it easy for us to keep you and pay people to be around you. So I think that's the plus to having Dak playing the way he playing, if there is one. He's so up and down that you can give him a so up and down contract. So that might work too. Yep, wins matter, man. That's all I care about. That's what I said from the beginning. If you can win for me, it ain't like I'm gonna say, "Oh, I don't want wins if Dak's my quarterback." That would be a hater. I ain't that. If somebody said on on Twitter that was a poor AKOYE, I said, "Poor why? I'm a Cowboy fan, fool. What are you talking about? I made money tonight. Why the hell would I be mad, dickhead?" You said it first, Kenneth. My bad. You're not a dickhead, not Kenny. You funny, man. Yeah. Terrell Owens want people to sign a petition to bring him back. Ain't nobody bringing Terrell Owens back over here, man. If I think he can ball though. I think T.O. will still be nasty out here. Yeah. Why do everybody keep saying we're gonna trade for Cooper? Like, is Cooper is he like on the outs with the team? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what was wrong with the Jacksonville Jaguars on them bootlegs because it's not like we don't run those same bootlegs every week. They just worked. I don't know I mean, when you have a team that plays fast, I guess any type of misdirection play, or maybe it was just something that we put into those bootlegs that I have to look at it on film to see why it was working. Just like last week, Linehan did that play in the red zone. I had to watch it to see what actually transpired when I watched the film. And yeah, I think I'll do the same. I'll look and see what made those plays work. But I think um, sort of like Pittsburgh today, right? If you guys watch, Antonio Brown caught a play, caught a slant off of a rub route, maybe a legal rub, but a rub route, and he ran for a touchdown against Cincinnati, right? Now that was design play. Like, yeah, Antonio Brown can get open on his own, but help these guys get open. I think we were doing that a little bit more with Cole Beasley. We were putting him in places where no matter who you put on him, he was cooking AJ Bouye, who was a top rated corner. He was cooking Bouye though, due to the fact that he had those options. Like they didn't put him in positions to struggle. Like they gave him his option routes, and I think him and Dak must have been working on it all week, because they were nailing it. Zeke does make the play action work, but I mean, if you stop and run, which they were stopping the run okay at first, but so if you stop and run, it doesn't really make a difference. I think people would key in on Zeke, but I think the reason for the success today was the unexpected throws that Dak was making. That's what really made the difference. And I think that's why they were keying in on Zeke so hard on those play actions because they already said uh, Dak can't beat us. So Dak finally stood up and did what he's supposed to do when he had, opportunities outside. He took them and he was successful with them. And I will say, just at a glance, that he looked more comfortable in the pocket. So maybe the line, communicated better. Maybe you guys are right about that. He did look a lot more comfortable, taller in the pocket, and he was taking his time. So also paying attention to who was around him at the same time, because he scrambled when he needed to, and he got out. But it wasn't a lot of bullshit. So um, yeah, I mean, if he can do that for the rest of the year, and then team up with somebody who actually can work on his mechanics in the off season, who knows? Let's see. But yeah, the film will be fun this week because there's no doom and gloom. Ain't nobody mad. I'm not tipsy. Ain't nobody angry. But I'm about to go and you hear my voice all raspy. I need something to drink. Lips dry. But I'm about to go and start my voiceover for the Lions footage. That's done. It'll be out tonight or tomorrow morning, and I'll try to get the breakdown for the offense done sooner too, because I got a little trick I can do. But I got you guys sooner than Tuesday. It'll be worked on tomorrow. I don't have anything to do outside of the house. Knock on wood. I don't think so anyway. So we should get it done. But I'm about to head up out of here, y'all, man. I just wanted to jump on, make sure y'all, I got to feel y'all energy before I started these breakdowns. And it's about to get a lot more fun and less clinical. I feel like when I started this, I did it on a fun tip where it's like, yeah, I just do it because I enjoy the shit. And that's still the case. I still enjoy breakdowns, but I was taking it and putting my own flavor to it and having fun with it. I stopped doing that. So I'm about to start getting back to that, like the little parody video I put out, stuff like that. That's what I like to do. The breakdown is just something that I know how to do. You know what I mean? So, but I'll talk to y'all, man. Peace.